The events of this case take place in the United States of America in early September of the year 2025. Investigators made a horrifying discovery in the Hollywood Hills, where a body was found in the front trunk of a Tesla that was impounded in a Los Angeles tow yard. The car was registered in the name of the 20-year-old independent pop singer, David Anthony Burke, known by his stage name David, spelled D4vd. In the following days, the media confirmed the identity of the victim as Celeste Hernandez, a teenager from the Inland Empire area who had been missing since early 2024. So what exactly happened? David is a 20-year-old American singer and songwriter. He first gained public attention through social media. In July of the year 2022, he released his single, Romantic Homicide, which went viral and garnered him millions of followers. But he quickly drew attention for a much more terrifying reason. On the 8th of September 2025, the Los Angeles police responded to a report at a tow yard in the Hollywood Hills after employees reported a strong foul odor coming from an impounded car. The car was a black Tesla with Texas plates. When the officers opened the front trunk, they were faced with a horrifying scene inside. There was a severely decomposed body wrapped in a bag. The Tesla had been parked on a street in the Hollywood Hills for weeks before being towed. Law enforcement quickly identified the owner of the car, David. The car was never reported stolen, it was simply left abandoned. On the 16th of September, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that the victim, she is Celeste Hernandez, 15 years old, and it turned out that she had been reported missing from California in the year 2024, when she was only 13 years old. And since her body was in an advanced state of decomposition, the coroner could not immediately determine the cause of death. However, investigators noted that Celeste's remains appeared to have been inside the car for a long time before being discovered. The Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery and Homicide Division took over the case, and sources in law enforcement told the Los Angeles Times that as part of the investigation, investigators executed a search warrant at a property in Hollywood Hills where David was residing. During the search, the police seized a number of electronic devices and computers from his home, and officials confirmed that the investigation is still ongoing and no arrests have been made. The police explicitly stated, "It did not identify any suspect. Celeste was a teenager from the city of Lake Elsinore, a small city in the Inland Empire of Southern California." According to the police, she was reported missing from her hometown in the spring of 2024, where some sources mentioned that she actually disappeared around Valentine's Day of 2024. So, although she was 15 when she was found, at the time of her disappearance, she was only 13 years old. Authorities said she had run away several times in the past, but she was always returned home each time. After her body was identified, additional personal details emerged. Investigators noted that Celeste had a tattoo of the word "shash" on the side of her right index finger, which should be remembered later in the video. Later, Celeste's family said she was in a relationship with someone named David, and her brother later confirmed to the media that Celeste knew David. The Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery and Homicide Division took over the case once Celeste's body was identified, and investigators treated it as a missing person investigation, with some sources describing it as a murder investigation. But, most importantly, In all official accounts, David's name was not mentioned as a suspect. His spokesperson also emphasized that he is currently cooperating with the police. However, once the news spread, there were immediate consequences for David's career and public image. Several sources confirmed that David cancelled the remaining dates of his tour in the United States. Several brands and collaborators also distanced themselves from him amid this news, and some of his friends also withdrew and distanced themselves from him. Since the day after Celeste's body was identified, social media and online forums exploded with theories, and it quickly became apparent that David did indeed know Celeste. First, there are many posts on Discord. In one message, David asks if Celeste is not here, to which she replies, "Hi David Park." And several people confirmed that David is in a romantic relationship. One user said, "Yes, he has a girlfriend named Celeste." In a social media post, a commenter asks David if he would consider adopting him. And of course, this was said jokingly. But David replied to the comment by mentioning someone with the username 0907 and said, "Shall we do that?" This date, 0907, is Celeste's birthday, the 7th of September. Then there is a particular tweet from the 10th of May, 2022 that caught attention. The tweet says, "There is a video showing a girl wearing pink pants, and this girl looks very similar to Celeste." Another strange thing people noticed is that both Celeste and David had distinctive tattoos with the word "shush" on the inside of their right index finger. As mentioned earlier, this tattoo was used to identify her body. But David's pictures from the year 2025 showed a very similar tattoo. This raises the question of why they had identical tattoos. With all this evidence, it can be said that the connection between them is almost undeniable. The reactions to this news were mixed. Many people directly accused David of being the one who killed her, while others were more cautious, saying there is no conclusive evidence that he was the one who killed her. Nevertheless, many are demanding answers on social media. Many users accused David of harassment based on the apparent age difference and their relationship. Some pointed out that David could not be responsible for Celeste's death because his tour schedule placed him outside Los Angeles when her body was discovered in the car, as he was scheduled to perform in Minneapolis on the 9th of September with other stops in the